Hello, Leo. And Janetta here with Enlightened Spirit Tarot, getting ready to do your June wellness check. I'm going to use two oracle cards today. I'll use the Alice in Wonderland, and I will use the Lantern Oracle. We will end it off with tarot cards and use the Wizard's Tarot. We're doing a wellness check because I feel as if these last couple of weeks have been, especially this last week, has been difficult on us all. Yeah, and so I just want to make sure everybody's okay, everybody's good, and just kind of check in, right? So we'll get started. We'll use Alice first. For Leo, June 17th, 2023, a wellness check. What needs to be seen, what needs to be said. For Leo, June 2023, wellness check. What needs to be seen, what needs to be said. Leo, June 17th, 2023. What needs to be seen, what needs to be said. Wellness check. All right, this card spun around in the deck, stabbed me in the hand. We're going to use this as our first card. It's number 37, Nurture Communication. All right, Leo, flower energies, fairy energies, elemental messengers. Okay, so for you, this card is a 10, right? Nurturing communication. You need to be open to communication, receiving it, being clear when you communicate, paying attention to the energies around you and what subtle things that gives you hints and clues as in how to move forward, using your intuition. You may have, when you're nurturing communication, right, and we're talking about elemental messengers, you want to pay attention to the elements around you. Pay attention to all of the elements around you in order to guide you, right? So we're going to get some more from Alice. I want to try and get 4 cards at least. Okay, that was quick. From the Alice deck. All right, growing up, 1 and 7 equals 8, meaning it's hard energy, like you're trying to master, trying to really bring down information, really gather this information, wanting to grow and experience. Rejection of perpetual youth. Okay, you're changing, okay, and it's not easy. You're growing up, leveling up, right? Noticing some things about you that needs to move forward, some immature things, an immature way of thinking possibly here. Okay, let's see what else Spirit wants to say. For Leo, June 2023, what needs to be seen, what needs to be said. Wellness check for Leo. Okay, we got 2. The first one, law is not justice, rules that are not fair. Okay, it's a 3. All right, maybe feeling like you're not getting justice, that there's restrictions in your life, waiting for a change. Okay, I want that change, and I want you to know that change to your outside starts with the change inside. Some things that you need to do, your perspective, the way that you look at things, the way that you move throughout your life. I know that would be difficult. Leo is a fixed sign, and it's fire. It's very passionate about what he or she believes, and really fixed on those things. But at this time, okay, source is telling you that you need to nurture communication. Okay, nurture that, pay attention to the signs. Okay, it's time to level up and grow up and mature in communication and the way that you do things. We all know that law is not always justice, right? You may feel that life has been unfair. The people around you, the things that you've had to endure may have been unfair. This is true. It could be. That is a matter of perspective, okay? The hardships that we go through are meant to grow us up, right? Everything can't be fun, games, and happiness, because we'd only experience joy at all times. But we wouldn't even realize it was joy if that's all we're fed, right? If you need contrasting energies, right? So you have to go through difficulties in order to respect and really appreciate the good things. And with that, with things being hard, those are the things that force you force you to try to understand, to take a step back, to take another look at something. Those things are the things that force you to grow up. So while we know that law is injustice and you're waiting for ships to come in, you're waiting for things to change in your life, remember first, in order for your outside environment to change, that there's some things with you that you need to change first. Our next card, I'm going to flip that over, is I want to be a queen, 33-6. Okay, you want to be a queen, meaning you want beautiful in your life, right? Let me show you this. All right, stating your sovereignty, declaring freedom, passing a test. Okay, so right now you are going through a thing where you're being tested, and you maybe have been feeling really heavy and weighed down and overwhelmed, but Spirit is confirming that this is a test for you, right? How you come out of this and how you stand up while dealing with this is going to affect the outcome, right? I was just telling my daughter that energy that she feels is negative and directed towards her or any of us that's in a negative light, it is energy, right? You can transform, you know, the energy around you, but first you have to start with yourself, right? Use that energy, any negativity, right? Transmute it, transform it into energy that brings in peace, joy, happiness, understanding, you know, change it into something positive, right? It only matters how we land. And that's going to be the direct effect of how you deal with what you go through and how you grow. We're going to move on because we did get 4 cards from the Alice deck. I do see under the bottom, lead the way. It's a 12, another 3, waiting for something. Be a leader. Show others how it's done. You can help others. Listen to that, Leo. Definitely. Leo's a king, right? Or a queen, a leader. Leading by example. All right. Let's see what the Lantern Oracle wants to say. For Leo, June 2023, what needs to be seen, what needs to be said? This is their wellness check. Leo, June 17, 2023, wellness check. What needs to be seen, what needs to be said? Leo, June 2023, what needs to be seen, what needs to be said? Leo, wellness check for June 17, 2023. What needs to be seen, what needs to be said? Oh my, that is like a whole stack. Well, let's see. Let's go through it. You got renewal here. And this definitely goes along with your spread. Okay, renewal says regeneration begins with decay. What they're saying to you here, and it is a 9. You're coming to a close, which means everything is coming into, has fully went around a cycle. Learning to let go of old ways of thinking, old ways of how you would do things. I'm getting this a lot for the collective. A lot of the signs are kind of walking away and leveling up, and it's because of the energy of the planets right now. It's all that we've been going through here in 3D, all of the things that we've been experiencing these last couple of years. I mean, even, you know, within these last couple months, these last couple of weeks, these last 2 weeks have been a lot of heavy energy. We just been getting our butts beat, right? But it's in order to wake us up, to bring in a new way of thinking and a new way of seeing things. So renewal is about letting old things fall away, old systems, old beliefs. This is talking about your root chakra, even the things that people have poured into you, experiences you've had that you've gained some information from, the way parents or grandparents, people taught you the way that things should go. You're gaining your experience within your life every day, right? So you're learning to have more of you come through. What do you think about? How do you think the process should go, right? I love that. Misalignment is next. It's an 8 that's working hard. Miracles become normal once we face all of the aspects of our life in the same direction. Not running from things that are hard. Dealing with them as they come. Misalignment only happens when you don't deal with situations head on. This tells you to go towards those situations with no fear, right? Sometimes we can hit a wall and really not know how to go forward, but that's when you take a step back, right? And you really want to be in the hangman energy, in the energy of, you know, letting that enlightenment come to you. You know what I'm saying? Waiting for your clues or your move forwards through source and that energy, right? It may come to you through hearing someone else's conversation, or tarot reading, even, or oracle card reading, any way that it comes, but just waiting for that understanding. Remember that first card you got about nurturing communication, accepting communication however it comes, and that card was talking about through elements that you will hear or you will feel, and it would shift, you know, the way you're thinking. So maybe feeling off, you know, misaligned, not, you know, not connected, just off kilter right now. And that's because you need to face what you're dealing with, Leo. Letting those old ways of thinking and the old ways that you would do or handle a situation fall off. Okay, 35 is presence of absence. Hold what is absent in the presence of your love. Okay, it's another 8. Mastering these things, learning, leveling up. Hold on to what is absent. You may be missing someone, loved ones. Someone might have passed away, Leo, that you wish you could talk to, wish you could see. But that's a part of something that you love, or someone is absent from your space, your environment at this time that you may love or miss. You can still hold them in your heart space, right? This card is letting you know to hold on, right? Hold on to the presence of your love, the thing that's absent. Love makes us whole. It's beautiful. It's transformative. Gives us energy. Gives us hope, right? It's a very powerful thing. So just know this, that just because we can't physically see a person, or you know, can't be at a place or in an environment or something that we hold in our heart, continue to hold those things in your heart. You want that memory, right? And that feeling. You don't have to let that go, right? These things will nurse you, you know what I'm saying? To health, nurse you to be able to move on and be strong, right? Help you to walk in light. All right, and then we have 33, sharing. There is giving and receiving and giving, and it's a 6. It's, you see, keeping things balanced and leveled. Be able to receive freely, and being able to give freely without expectation. Thanksgiving. Okay, so some messages for you with that deck, and what's under the bottom of that deck. Another message for you is the 5, change, broken dreams. Only you can accept or reject your dreams. Okay. Allow your life to expand, Leo. Don't be fixed in a place. Allow things to come in, to be able to understand, right? If it's good energy and it's blessing and miracles, wonderful. If it's hard energy, as long as you're away from anybody or anything meaning you harm, and you can work by yourself off to the side here on dealing with the things that are hard that you have to do that. You may be in an energy where you're upset because you've had some dreams that failed, or you feel as if you failed. Broken dreams, things that, you know, just fell apart for you. But it's a 5. Change the way you're feeling that, right? Transmute that energy is what I was talking about earlier. Only you can accept or reject your dreams. Let the dreams come in. The things that are hard that may hit you when least expected, you know, reminiscing over things that's been hard. Let them come in. You know, figure out the lesson in it. Find the lesson in it. Get your peace and understanding. Transitioning at this time, Leo. I see that under the broken dreams. You have all of the inner resources you need to cross whatever bridges arise on your path. And that's what I was just saying. And that's a 10. And this was under that one last card. Okay. All right. We're going to let the Oracle decks go. So our reading won't be super long because we have our tarot card that we need to get to. The Wizard's Tarot is what we're using for Leo. June 2023. What needs to be seen and what needs to be said? For Leo, June 17, 2023. Wellness check. Leo, June 2023. What needs to be seen? What needs to be said? Wellness check. Five of Wands stabbing me in the hand here. Five of Wands is passionate in energy. It's conflicting energy. Upset, arguments at work, within family, in an environment with people that maybe you care about, that things that you're passionate about, conflicting energies here. Let's see what else we get. I saw here, let's see. Six of Wands. Six of Wands is about long-term goals and actions that you've taken towards those goals, finally seeing a victory come. This is being celebrated for something you were able to accomplish that you've been working on for some time. So although some things have been conflicting and hard, a distraction, stay on your path, Leo. Whatever that path is that you set for yourself, you will have victory. You will be celebrating a victory. It won't come easy, okay? You will have to do some work, or it didn't come easy. You had to put a lot of energy and effort into. Let's see what else. We're talking about wands, passionate things that you're passionate about. Let's see. Whatever it's meant will come. Thank you. Justice. Getting your justice in these things. Source comes in to balance life out, to make things fair, to help you get in alignment. Equal, fair, freedom, justice. Things that are fair. So you have earned, you have worked for and have had desires for whatever this path or whatever this goal is, and you will have justice, and you will be able to have, you will be celebrating, you will have victory, okay, because of your energies and efforts here. What else we got? Four of Cups. Not wanting to accept things for how they are, right? Might not be happy with your love situation right now. Could even be bored in it, looking for something else, or looking for a light energy, or looking for a breath of freshness to come through. Transformative energy. Let's see what else comes after that. Let's make sure we get our story together. Four of Cups. Maybe this is your goal. Love is the goal, Leo. You've been having a battle trying to get your love life together, but being able to have victory in that after a lot of hard work, being able to celebrate, because being able to get balanced out and having that fairness and equality to come in. Right now, if you're not accepting it, okay, you don't want to deal with it as it is, it's not where you want it to be. The Fool. Telling you to take a leap of faith. That's what you're doing. You're throwing caution to the wind, even though you're not there yet. This is something that you're working on. Look what I see under the bottom of the deck, the Six of Cups. A relationship that you built possibly from childhood, somebody you've known for a long time, or a relationship that you've been in before, reminiscing on how simple it was then, or how good it was then. Two of Swords, in two minds, needing to make decisions on how you communicate, actions you take, taking the blindfold off. Remember, I was telling you earlier in the reading to walk towards the things that are hard, right? Don't turn your back on them, right? Don't give them a chance to turn into something you absolutely don't want. You know, allow that growth and that wisdom, be encouraged, and go towards it. You know, to deal with these problems head on. Okay, you hear people say growing pains for a reason, right? That's exactly what they are, but they will push you and pull you until you get where you need to be, right? We're talking about, you know, watching that, or bringing in that energy of completion. And it's kind of like when a stone goes through all of the things that they do to transform it to be able to be a nice ring on someone's finger or something, right? You got to go through the go-through. All right, Leo, I'm getting a little tired. I need a rest and get back to it, but I'm glad you came and stopped by today. I'm going to ask that you will like, share, and subscribe to the channel. All right, I'm going to ask that you come back and visit another time so we can do another reading, and until then, take good care of yourself, right? Bye-bye.